everybody, thank you so much for watching. Today I'm going to give you a few helpful tips on how to properly detangle your hair extensions. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is start off with freshly towel dried hair. Now to do so, you can just take your towel, place your hands out like this, and squeeze dry. You can just do that in multiple places. Now you don't want to feel any pulling. If you're pulling your hair, you're doing it incorrectly. All you want to do is take your hair in the palm of your hand and squeeze the hair dry. And you can do this in multiple sections of your hair until you feel that your hair is thoroughly towel dried. Now, once your hair is thoroughly towel dried, before you comb it out, what you're going to want to do is apply a leave-in conditioner. And my favorite leave-in conditioner to use is It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. So to do so, I take my hair and in the root area, I'll go a few sprays. And then I'll do the next section. Take it up in the next section. And you do that everywhere. And then I like to take my ends and pile them all together and give it a few sprays of the leave-in conditioner. Applying a leave-in conditioner is just going to make it easier for you to be able to comb through your hair extensions without getting any snags. And when you get snags and your hair starts to tangle, you'll start to see a lot of shedding. And you don't want your hair to shed. And the best thing to do is to add something that's going to make it easier for you to comb through your hair. So the next steps is you can either use a wide tooth comb with multiple different sections, or you can use a paddle brush. My favorite to use is the paddle brush just because it makes it easier to comb through, because there's a lot more things combing through your hair than just a row of a comb. But if you have curlier hair, you don't want to use a brush to detangle your hair extensions. You want to use a comb, and a wide tooth one. And you're going to go section by section until your hair is completely combed all the way through. So what I do is take my hair into two sections, just pull them to the side. And then when I start to comb it out, I'll take the bottom section of hair. And if you're going to use a comb, you want to take your hair from the ends. If you start to comb your hair from the top and go down, there's so many tangles that you're going to pull your hair out. And you don't want to pull your hair out. So starting from the bottom is going to make your combing process go a lot easier and a lot faster. So you just take your ends with the wider side of the comb and you just start to comb them like that. If you feel that it's combing through a little bit too easily but you still see some snags, you can switch it to the smaller side of the comb. So just combing through like that. And you would just do that until you get all the way to the top of the section and move on to the next section. What I'm going to do is a little bit faster is the paddle brush. So taking the section, once you're done with that section, you can move on to the next section. And your sections don't have to be really even or straight. They can be whatever kind of sections that you want to use, as long as the hair is a small amount and you can control what you're working on. So again, starting from the ends, working your way up to the top. Once you get one side completely combed all the way through, you can move on to the next side. So once you have all of your hair completely detangled, you can put it all together as one and comb it all through all together in one big section. Now, a lot of people make mistakes and they start to do this step first and you lose a lot of hair and your hair is shedding and you're not understanding why. Well, this is why. It's because you're not detangling it correctly. So for those of you who do this and take your brush and just go down, this is not how to do it. So now that you've completely combed out your hair, this is going to be the time where you can do everything all together in one section. So again, taking our paddle brush all together in one section, it's going to be a lot easier to comb through. So now that your hair is all done, you can begin the blow drying process. If you would like to see how I thoroughly blow dry my hair the correct way with my hair extensions, then stay tuned for the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.